Oop, 3. Ouch, they can hit us. They can hit us with those spears. Let's block that off. Let's be careful here. Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. Last time, we actually made a tunnel, and there's a creeper right there. That is not good. We made a tunnel through the nether, which leads to the guardian farm, which means I have an easy way to quickly repair things and get a lot of experience at the same time. Which I wasn't thinking about it. I probably should have gone and got to level 30 before doing anything else. Oop. Whoa, what was that? Okay, for some reason the game's majorly lagging. Oh right, I forgot. When you be doing this. So first up on today's objective, I actually found out where our mob spawner is. And since I am recording this ahead of time, which I have to do this with Minecraft because I just do not have time to record it during the weekend or on the week. I just record it on a random day. I am going to see if I can get the cape. And also, I have a little hat on today because it is December and it's close enough to the holidays that the hat is necessary. So the reason why we're going on this path is actually pretty simple. Because I actually found where a zombie spawner is, which we don't actually need for like experience or anything. I'm not gonna hurt that box. But what we can do there is a 100% guarantee we're getting that cape, and that is all I care about. If we can guarantee that cape, then we will be 100% solid. I love traveling across ice. It's so much fun. And since we live near ice, it's gonna be super easy to actually get an ice boat done. Although I think we need packed ice, don't we? Packed ice works way better. But we can actually access that actually very easily because the Guardian farm has packed ice. Pretty cool. Anyway, so if you recall, this is our spawn area, right? We used to live over here. So apparently, this is in one of these igloos. There is, or is it an ice glue? There is a house that we built. Well, not a house. Our very first place that we lived. This area has a tunnel. This tunnel leads down to the zombie farm. Which there's no way I could have remembered this. Because we don't go down here at all. And that's just how it works. This is going to be a great spot to gather diorite when we need it. Okay, so I believe what we want to do here is go here. And actually going to make sure that I have some kind of block or something. Because we almost died here multiple times. That might be why it was erased from my memory. So I think we go down this tunnel, right? And turn. We continue going down this tunnel. It'd be cool if we had a minecart here. Might be useful. Then we go down here. And then is it down here? Then back up. It is not. This is a dead end. Interesting. Okay, then is it this way? No, wait, I think we're going backwards, actually. Why didn't I just make a direct tunnel up? This is very irritating to figure out. Okay, so it can't be here. We need parkour here. I think this is actually a fake thing, and we need a parkour here. Let's try that. Oh, I'm banging my head, aren't I? Or I just can't jump for some reason. Let's try this. There we go. Is it up here? I don't recognize this spot. Where are we? What is this cobblestone blocking off? It is blocking a dead-end tunnel. Interesting. I know that the spawner is somewhere around here. And I will find it. Wait, I think I heard a piston. I swear I heard a piston. What if we just dig near where we hear the piston? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I don't know. I hear the trident killer. We're close to it. But how do we get to it? Tell me, game, where is it hiding? Wait, I think we may have just got an X-ray to see where it is. If we keep on digging, then it's somewhere around here, right? Oh, there it is. It's right here. Oh, I'm below it. Okay, that's not good. This is where all the loot is. So if we disable the trident killer, maybe we go like here? Aha. This is where it is. How does one actually get here? Okay, where is the kill switch for this thing? Oh wait, I think it's infinitely activated, but it's slow. Does this reach? I can't tell. Is there any way to turn this thing off? There's gotta be a lever or something. Right? Or I can craft a lever. I know that there's a bunch of like random stuff here because I almost died here. If you missed that episode, it was crazy. Yeah, I don't think we can actually disable this. We might be able to. Maybe if we make a lever and then like put it down. Like this. What if we put a lever here? That does not work. I bet that zombie spawns with a spear. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna assume that we did actually get, you know, I'm gonna assume that we actually did get the achievement. Ooh, a trident. Why do I have a trident down here and I never... Oh, I picked up the trident and the trident killer. Actually, this works out very well. Now the zombies won't die and I can actually do this. Ready? Okay, we have 2 mobs right here. Wait, they're killing each other. Why? Oh, because they're probably blaming each other. 1. Let's try doing jabs. The jab is not effective, but that is 2. That is 2 mobs killed. You are... Why are zombie spawners so slow? So that's 3. I'm gonna count 4 here. Wow, it is very hard to aim this thing. And I thought the hitbox was super forgiving. That's 4. 4. Okay. That's 5. Okay, let's try doing 5 and charge. But how will we do this without us dying in the process? Or we get only a purely iron armor, we might be fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're slowly dying. They are slowly dying. So 2. Oop, 3. Ouch, they can hit us. They can hit us with those spears. Let's block that off. Let's be careful here. Okay, let's heal a little bit. And go. 3. 4. Oh, can't hit. Oh wait, are they killing each other? I think they're killing each other, actually. 3. 4. Let's just count this as something, right? Yeah, I don't think the spear is reaching. Wait, hit 5 mobs in the same charge attack with the spear. I am hitting them. Interesting. Well, let's take them out. I was like, what are we doing here? 3, 4, 4, and... So I am hitting them, but how? What angle are they being hit at? Because I'm not charging, is it? Anyways, I feel like we definitely killed 5 mobs over and over again. And both methods, it says attack a mob with a spear and kill 5, not 5 at once. So I'm going to count this as a mission success. How do we escape this place? Okay, so we go up the staircase. Where even is this part of the cave? I don't even know. But we never found this area, so... So we want to stay on the height of 28. If we had done that, then we would have been able to escape. And now I marked the way out with the netherrack so we never get lost again. Right, we are back, and I am home. And there's a zombie here. Wait, I forget. We're supposed to be using the spear. Ouch. I do have increased, I could have sworn the spear was better than this. Yesterday we're using it in like mowing down mobs. Maybe we're not traveling fast enough. That's probably it. Anyways, let's go ahead and actually get rid of all this junk. Like, I don't need on any of this. Let's keep that trident in there as like an extra trident. We keep this. Okay, and now we're gonna actually go into the storage area and real quickly do this. So today's plan is to actually... Wait, is there a zombie here? There better not be. Yeah, let's just put away all this junk. Because we don't need it. Oh, I forgot to repair a suck dodge pickaxe. That doesn't matter because we don't necessarily need it to be at full capacity for what we're doing. I don't need that many sticks here. So what we're doing is we're going to continue with the sanctuary. We've decorated this one. We're going to redo this one in the future. Because it is ugly. But we do have a cell here. Okay, these finished cells I need to light up. We have another cell here that is ripe and ready for us to decorate. So let's start by tearing down the floor. So this is going to be a desert themed area, and we're going to be putting our friends desert cows in there. So first of all, we're not going to worry about the mob today. We're just going to worry about decorating. So I need tons of sand. Like, let me know exactly where to get sand from. Which is on the other side of the world. I'm just kidding. We're going to give them like a little desert hill and everything else. I know it's been a while since we've worked on the sanctuary. And don't worry, I am going to continue digging out more areas for the sanctuary, but those are not going to be main episodes. I feel like watching me dig an entire structure over and over again is kind of boring. So that is why those kind of things are going to be minisodes. Yes, I'm bringing those back. I know I only did 2, but they are nice and relaxing to watch. At least I think so. So I'm going to continue making them. Anyways, what we need to do here is get some sand. Then I need cacti. And I actually think we have a desert on our map. Don't we? Or at the very least a sandy area. We have a tiny desert. A very tiny desert. Somewhere around on the map. Like right here. We have a tiny desert. So it might be a better idea to go over there instead. Unfortunately, we don't have any good way of traveling right now. Also, I need to make sure that our Niles did not despawn. I don't think it would. But it might have. Okay. No, it does not. Okay. It's a tamed animal, and tamed animals, even unnamed, do not usually despawn. At least that is my hope. Okay, so this supposed sandy area is just among the ice. And this is probably not a desert, but it's close enough to a desert in my eyes. Oh, nice, another Nautilus. Do we have any pufferfish on us? We do not. So Nautiluses are not actually that rare. I don't know why I traveled so far to find them. That does not matter, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this and see what... Is there anything in here? I should put, like, pufferfish in here. For, like, the Nautiluses. Yeah, this isn't a desert. However, this beachy area is perfect to get sand from. I don't know why it's horrible to get sand from. It's the snow. The snow is gonna try and ruin our day. I wonder if I can dig super deep down and then mine it. We might get less snow this way. Or better yet, why don't I do... Yeah, this is gonna be way faster for mining sand than just mining it with a shovel somehow. I could do something like this, but I am not fast enough with the reflexes for that. Might be possible. Nope, too slow. I'm too slow to do it that way, so we're gonna do it the slow way of mining with torches. This is actually the fastest way to get sand. I don't want anyone else to say otherwise. I could just pick up these torches again. Don't give out much. Okay, how much sand do we need? I'm gonna say 4 stacks, actually. We're gonna get 4 stacks of sand. Who knows, maybe there's a hidden buried treasure here. I doubt there is. It's possible. Let's count our stacks by giving them to ourselves. So we're gonna end this stack. And then hopefully not get any snow. We did. Okay. Once this stack will be at... Okay, we're at 3 stacks now. Nice. See, I could just chain them up like this. This is much faster than using a shovel. Okay. So now we have almost 3 stacks already, and we barely mined any sand at all. What's unfortunate is that we have to actually do something like this. There we go. Boop. Boop. Keep on going. This is gonna give so much sand already. So this is gonna get us to about 64 sand. Perfect. Oh, there we go, 64. And then this 5 stack, we can use this to count. The thing is, I don't need snow at all because we can actually just get snow infinitely from our snow golems, so there's no point. There we go. 40, 45. Okay, I bet only a few more rows of this and we should have enough sand. Now, our next issue is going to be finding a desert. We live nowhere near a hot climate is the issue. So a desert would be kind of far away. But I don't want to leave home quite yet. But we can't have a desert without cacti. That's for sure. Okay, let's get out of here. Yes, cobblestone. Cobblestone work. Okay. So what I'm looking for is our friend. Let's take our boat. It's faster. And don't worry, we have not canceled the water project of the sanctuary, but we're planning on getting an axolotl for it. I mean, not axolotl, a nautilus, but we're not. The whole goal wasn't to actually build it yet. We're actually going to continue working on the normal parts of the sanctuary, because I feel like I'm very behind. Also because I just record these videos and I'm like, wait, did I get anything done? And this is why I have to introduce minisodes again, because that way I can actually do all the boring stuff, like gathering, like building the actual cells, so we can do the exciting stuff, which is decorating them. Okay, if we do it like this, then it should be faster. It's always fun that placing blocks is much faster than mining. And that makes the game elegant. And that way, just remove the torches, we don't care about that. Okay, so what we need to do is find some cows. And I realize it's gonna be pretty hard to make cold biomes. Because of snow, it's gonna melt. So let's make sure that we're doing something like this. I wonder if there's any hot biomes like across the ocean in the area where we got lost. I think we may have ran into a desert when we got lost a second time. Yes, I tend to get lost a lot in Minecraft. Okay, cool. Now, let's make a little... Ooh, maybe we should make a pyramid. Let's make a pyramid instead of just a hill. Because we do a hill for every single enclosure. Let's make a sand pyramid. Let's try something like... this. Let's see, it needs to be even, so it needs to be like... I also want it to be in the middle. Let's see, that is not the middle. I'm gonna say this block is the middle, so we want everything to branch off of this. Yes, we do. Let's do 4 and maybe 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of my way, cow. Actually, in fact, you're gonna get skewered. No cows are allowed to leave the sanctuary. You have escaped, therefore you are nullified. Oh, because I'm not doing this right. Just to run, then charge despair. Sorry, cow. You have been disintegrated. There we go, we got a mini pyramid. Okay, I didn't actually need that much sand, but we do have it for future projects. As for deserts, we're gonna have to find that somewhere. I'm gonna predict that it's somewhere over in Timbuktu land. Don't worry, off camera I will actually make sure that these copper golems are doing their jobs. Now let's make sure that they're fully ready. Let's see, what do you have? Iron. You have iron, you don't know where it is. Iron goes here. No worries there. It's coal. Coal goes here. Let's just speed things up. Snowballs. I wonder if we can actually get some incineration going, you know? If we had them sort to a chest that contains... Yeah, but then they wouldn't know. And then it would incinerate every single item that didn't belong, so that wouldn't be good. Okay, we need to find a deserts. It's gotta be somewhere. It just has to be somewhere that we can actually do it. Well, we need a desert either way. But we actually might need to use our happy gas to transport mobs again. Because I am not carrying a warm cow from a faraway desert all by myself. That would be ridiculous. So I'm thinking, let's take a nap and then head on the boat. Like right here. Okay, let's head on to the boat. And let's travel in a direction we don't normally travel in. Which I feel like warm biomes are hiding over here, right? This just has to be the key to success. So let's take a boat. Or should we take a Nautilus? No, Nautiluses are too hard to get. And I don't want my Nautilus to die because we're going to land anyways. Let's just use a boat. Once we have like a breeding ground for Nautiluses. Also, this whole desert island, also a good way to mine sand because I don't care about that. Okay, we're definitely heading in the direction of warm biomes. Also, I gotta remember where I am. Negative 360, 55. Okay. Let's head in one direction and not deviate. Because that's how I get lost. I feel like there might be something over here of interest. I'm looking for a desert game. What's a good sign is we're hitting temperate biomes. Which means we might be hitting some warm biomes soon. I think it might be a good time to get off this boat. We still also have not found a pale forest, or whatever it's called. Pale Garden. We still have not found the Pale Garden. And that update actually came out when I started this series, so don't worry about that. I definitely want resin bricks for something at some point. Maybe for the Nether hub. But that's only if I can find the Pale Garden, because there is resin farms that are very easy to build. Okay, so I'm looking for a desert. Thus far, I'm seeing plains, which is cool. I have no idea how far we're gonna travel for this desert, but we need cactus. And I want to save some because we need to build a cactus farm at home. Something simple. Okay, there is a village over here. Interesting. I always travel in linear directions because I hate getting lost, so... There might be a desert on the other side of the map, actually. That is a good point. I didn't have to go travel to uncharted territories. Although, it looks like based on there, that is still cold biomes over there. Because on the edge of the map, when I was there over a few moments ago, I don't know how many episodes ago I was over there, exploring that area, it seems like there was no desert at all. Interesting. Let's see. Temperate biomes everywhere. Also, I think that's a much closer village than the ones that we found. Although, when we traveled in that direction, it was actually good because we did find a mushroom biome. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. I just don't recall it. Because I think I remember this distinctive cave. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find a desert here. I think we should turn back. Yeah, I want 1,000 in a direction. I don't want to generate too many chunks. It's okay if we don't find a desert. We might be able to find a wandering trader who can give us cactus, maybe. That is another option. Did you bone meal cactus? I don't think you can. However, we can kind of double the sanctuary as a cactus farm for now, if I want cactus. Okay, so let's see. That is a huge issue. Where are the villagers at? I was trying to see if they had cactus. Maybe cactus trade. There's a golem here. But I'm not seeing the signature villagers. Well, that does suck. Also, I forgot to bring my bed, which I was supposed to. Alright, next I'm gonna try heading to that like sandy spot in between all the ice. Maybe that's a mini desert? I'm not sure. I'm being silly. It was not a desert. It was just chunks I had not put on the map yet. That would make sense, because... So it must be that this side of the map might have a desert. Anyways, unfortunately, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.